Greetings and salutations, gamers. Welcome back to the Gaming Butler news channel. A new developer note for Marvel Future Revolution was dropped on the 20th and is a roadmap, sort of. If you would like to receive updates on MFR content, please like this video, subscribe, and ring the notification bell, setting it to all. With that said, let's get to the news. A tweet from the official Twitter account also went up on the 20th showcasing a new companion coming to Marvel Future Revolution, Ghost Rider. No other information is available at this time regarding his appearance date, ability, or acquisition method. Godslave took to Twitter to express his displeasure at getting one of his Marvel favorites added to the game, but not as a playable character. Be sure to check out Godslave's videos and live streams. You can find the links below in the description. Let's take a look at the developer note. The developer note from the 20th of January states clearly that this is a roadmap for 2022 with intention to deliver all that is mentioned here within the first half of the year. It should be noted that most of this information is intention and not a solid plan. Details are sparse and there is no timeline to speak of. Hopefully, I've set proper expectations appropriately. Arguably, the most important piece of information we were hoping for was absent. There was no new character even hinted at for the first half of 2022, meaning that if we do get a new character at all this year, it won't show up until July at the earliest. Netmarble is setting a dangerous precedent for one new character per year that could find them in a difficult space to maintain a game in the long term with that low run rate of new content. With this update is an increase in character level from 110 to 120 and a new blitz. This will be the epic conclusion to the Dark Domain story arc and includes 2 new zones with accompanying story mode quests. We will be venturing into the Netherworld as shown here, which is ruled by Mephisto and contains the zones Realm of the Corrupted and Pandemonium. We'll also be adventuring into Niflheim, which contains the new zones Helheim and Nostrong, ruled by Hela, Queen of Death. Additionally, there was mention of character potential being expanded with the new level cap increase, but absent was any mention of updated methods or quantities. Currently, character potential reports are one of the hardest items in the game to come by. A new addition to the Omega Flight headquarters is headed our way. Netmarble is doubling down on the idea of squad content. Currently, the best way to increase your squad levels is to level up all characters in the game due to squad level and squad power from the campaign and level achievements. While nothing was reported in the way of changes to this aspect, the new additions are meant to bolster the sense of using your whole squad while reducing time spent on tedious, repetitive tasks, something I think we'll all be very thankful for. Pegasus Base comes with 2 big additions. The first is Expedition, which will allow your main or highest power character to auto-complete campaign missions for lower powered alternate or secondary characters. The second base addition is Armory, which will increase inventory storage capacity for all heroes in your squad, and this includes Omega cards. The other team-based update is Squad Battle, which is a new game mode that envisions using several hand-picked members of your squad to go against other agents' squads. More info will come in the future with details on what these systems will look like and how they will function. Netmarble has stated that they are developing a new mode where Alliance members will come together to fight waves of supervillains. We already have Alliance War for PvP, and you can take up to 3 Alliance members with you on most PvE content. This will be the first raid-like content added to the game, which seeks to use a large group of Alliance members. If there is one universal hot topic, it's character balance. Currently, there are clear frontrunners for both PvP and PvE content. It's common in Alliance War to see most of the opposing team be composed solely of Spider-Man, Iron Man, Black Widow, and Captain Marvel. The dev note went on at length to discuss topics like target off skills and adjusting versus removing them entirely. Netmarble is concerned about balance, but wants to do it without nerfing characters that people have worked long and hard on, along with pouring tons of resources into. The recent adjustments increased damage and cooldowns of some skills, but notably for Doctor Strange. Netmarble acknowledges the changes were not well received. Going forward, Netmarble has pledged to conduct more surveys of the player base prior to enacting changes. Then once those changes are coming, they further commit to providing sufficient explanation and the sharing of direction. Acknowledging that many players have been switching their main focus to new and different characters, they are sending out some additional specialization materials. 240 Shattered, 130 Flawless, and 50 Radiant, which is good for approximately 3 to 4 attempts to get that 10th and final specialization rank. which is a great segue into available quantities of anti-convergium particles will be increasing. This has been a huge pain point for the players since day one, as ranking up slotted active traits has only a 20% chance to actually succeed, which means it's burning not only your gold, but more importantly, a significant amount of anti-convergium resources. Netmarble went on to say that in addition to the availability of the particles, there will also be bonus probability added after failed enhancements. It should be noted here, there was no indication on what the number would actually be. Here's to hoping for something meaningful like 10 or 20%. Moving on. More raid difficulty levels will be added for greater challenge and also increased drop amounts on the aforementioned anti-convergium particles. New rewards will be implemented for the first time clearing of round 1 in the battle challenge, and yes, that will be retroactively granted if you've already completed it. Improvements to most wanted target spawn information is coming, but no details were given on what that information is, nor when it will come into the game. Auto battle improvements are on the way, as we will be able to use an ultimate ability with a companion summon skill simultaneously. Integrated presets are coming down the pipe, which will allow the changing of skills, omega cards, costumes, and battle badges, all with the click of one button. A welcomed quality of life upgrade. Multiplay cutscenes will have an auto skip function, but nothing was noted about skipping of the companion, omega card, costume, or dimension box cutscenes with Rocket Raccoon. Application capacity optimization is underway, as the developers acknowledge that the storage needed for Marvel Future Revolution on your phone is already substantial, with even more data being required for each new patch. Their intention is to optimize the game to address space requirements without affecting graphics. And lastly, there's a new poll up right now asking you which piece of new content you are most excited about. No doubt this is meant for Netmarble to get a sense of which piece of content they should focus on pushing to the live servers first. As with previous polls, for your time and efforts on the poll, there will be an in-game reward dispensed at a later date. A very special shout out to MDK and the whole Sigma Alliance for their knowledge, wisdom, and assistance in making these videos. That's all we have for today, but stay tuned for more information as we find it. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to get all the latest news on your favorite games. Leave us a comment with your thoughts and speculations. All the links from this video along with a poll are below in the description. Thank you, and see you next time. I'm hishing my S's again. Say there, Sonny. Stop whistling your S's. Ain't no good. Sound like a record scratch. Whip wop. When one battle's not enough, try Battle Battle.